The world of aviation. It's hard to imagine life without it. From connecting people and nations to sharing resources and so much more. A world this big has never been so small. 150 years ago, it was a dream for most people to fly. But today, nearly anyone can be a pilot. And as technology has advanced, aircraft themselves have shrunk. This is the world of drones.
The world of aviation is vast and exciting, but for every pilot, it all begins with understanding their aircraft. Your drone is not just a toy as many people think. According to the FAA, a drone is an aircraft that shares in the same National Airspace System, or NAS, as manned aircraft, and all pilots of manned aircraft or drones need to take that seriously. The first thing to do when you get a drone is to register it. The FAA makes this process very easy. Just go to faadronezone.faa.gov, sign up or log in and follow the simple steps. If your drone weighs less than 0.55 pounds, you don't need to register if you're only using it for recreation. But if you're going to be using your drone for commercial purposes, you need to register it regardless of weight. Another thing all pilots need to take seriously is knowing the regulations, which exist to keep all aircraft and people on the ground safe. If you're a recreational pilot, you can easily learn about drone regulations by taking the Recreational UAS Safety Test, or TRUST. This free online training created by the FAA is now required for all recreational pilots to complete. If you're planning on flying commercially, you must obtain your Part 107 certification. To do this, first familiarize yourself with FAA drone rules and regulations and other areas of knowledge. Then schedule your knowledge test. To learn more about how to get your Part 107 certification, check out the link below. In addition to registering your drone and gaining knowledge about regulations, there's so much more that goes into keeping your drone operation safe.
The most essential job of any pilot is to fly safely. One aspect of this is to know where you'll be flying and to determine the type of airspace you'll be in. This is important for both recreational and commercial drone pilots. Checking airspace is easy. It can be done right on your phone with apps like AirMap or Aloft. If you're flying in Class G uncontrolled airspace, no need to get permission to fly. But if you're flying in controlled airspace, you'll need authorization. One very easy way to get authorization in areas surrounding many US airports is by getting a Lance. You can do this right from within those very same apps on your phone. In case a Lance isn't available where you need to fly, apply for authorization beforehand through the FAA Drone Zone website. But just because you're now authorized to fly doesn't necessarily mean you're ready to fly. All responsible pilots use checklists before, during, and after their operation. Responsible pilots never stop learning. They learn from their crew, but they also continue to self-study. One invaluable resource for all pilots, both manned and drone pilots, is the FAA safety website, which features all kinds of resources for pilots, including courses, seminars, webinars, and more. Becoming a professional drone pilot doesn't end when you get your Part 107. In fact, that's where it starts. There's so much more room to grow after getting your Part 107 certification. That's where the AUVSI Trusted Operator Program, or TOP, comes in. Having your Part 107 proves that you know drone rules and regulations. But being TOP certified proves that you have practical knowledge and skills. Another important thing for drone pilots is interacting with others. There are many different organizations that can help connect you to other drone enthusiasts, from the Academy of Model Aeronautics, or AMA, to other local drone clubs, social media groups for drone pilots in your area, and even getting to know your local FAA safety team drone pros like us.
It's so exciting being part of the drone industry because the possibilities are truly endless. Whether you want to fly a drone recreationally as a hobby or commercially as a career path, or even both, you have the power to choose. You have the power to make a real difference and provide a ton of value in so many different industries and businesses. Using drones, you are able to solve real-world challenges, deliver a whole new perspective from above, and bring massive efficiencies. Whether you use drones to map critical infrastructure or to use it to save lives, to tell a beautiful story from above, provide lightning speed data in disasters, or even to develop a whole new drone technology of your own, you have the power to help. You have the power to make a big difference as a commercial drone pilot. And as technology continues to advance, your opportunities will only grow with it. But this all starts with a great foundation, being well-versed in the rules and regulations, ensuring safe drone operations at all times, and pursuing continuing education and training will all build you up for long-term success. We are happy to kick off Drone Safety Day all the way out here in Guam, where America's Day begins. I encourage all drone pilots, both recreational and commercial, to not just fly legally, but safely.